Okay, I'm just going to go over the four-step plan real quick. Most professional critics do this in their head before speaking up on anything, but this is just going to be the step-by-step process of how to critique a work of art. Now, you should be seeing this painting here by Dave Pollot. He is actually going to factor into another assignment that you'll be doing later this week. Now, the four steps are identify, analyze, interpret, judge. Or as how I try to dumb it down, what are you seeing? How do they make it? Why do you think they made it? And do you think they succeeded in what they're trying to do? So in this case, Pollot has this tendency to take paintings that he finds in thrift stores, and then he goes ahead and adds modern touches to it on his own time. Such as this one, it's a very old-timey scene here, but if you look closely, let's see if we can put a spotlight on that. Okay, I should find it. Whatever. No. There we go. Notice here, the guy's Amazon boxes way before Amazon would even be a thing. And Pollot does this really to show actually, before you go into that, let's go back to the first step. Identify. We have a mail carrier calling to someone in their home, trying to get entry so he can deliver his packages. It is a bright, sunny day, though this is definitely a city scene given the closeness of the homes, as well as the shadows cast by whatever building that this person is in. All right, that's step one. Step two, how did they make it? So this is an oil painting, judging by the textures that were achieved with the leaves, the brickwork. It's a pretty standard application of oil, which also lends a nice contrast to how Pollot used his oils. As you see, the Amazon boxes, even though they do look like they could blend, there is definitely a case where his paints are sharper than what is seen everywhere else. I mean, especially when you look at a package that's already under the mail carrier's arm, everything's just a lot more vibrant compared to everything here that has almost kind of this constant brownish yellow tint to it, which really is because of the time of day that this is being done. In terms of perspective, it is 1 point, but it's a little skewed. I would say that the vanishing point would be somewhere along here. However, we're not going to worry too much about perspective just yet. We have not gotten there yet. Anatomically speaking, everyone looks to be well in proportion. Emphasis, of course, put on the mail carrier himself, with his brighter colors compared to everything else around him. And in terms of Pollot's work, his work is, of course, his emphasis due to being the closest to the viewer besides some random background pieces here, and just the fresher color, as I said before. All right, let's identify, let's analyze, interpret. Why did the artist go back and edit these objects in? And I would have to say he did that just to show the juxtaposition or the drastic comparison to such olden times to modern day. The mail carrier delivers a lot of Amazon stuff. Amazon has gotten to the point where they can make their own deliveries like they're the mail service. Also, we don't want that to happen, but that's kind of what's already happening. Really, that's it. All right, that's step 3. Now to step 4. Did they succeed? Yes, because that is very jarring. And it's not in your face juxtaposition. It's actually kind of hidden. Compared to a lot of Pollot's other work, this is almost a blink and you miss it. If this was something that you just walked past, you wouldn't think anything of it until maybe you were several steps away and had to go, did I really just see Amazon boxes in this old-timey painting? So yeah, it's has a bit of a shock value, and I think he definitely succeeded in making something that would be a double take for the average painting viewer. A bit wordsy, but that's really how a critique goes. It can go longer, but it can also be shorter. I tend to be very verbose, if you haven't been able to tell from how I speak and how I put notes down. But my way of critiquing is going to be different from anyone else's. And this is just me going from a purely academic standpoint rather than anything that's supposed to be entertaining. All right, take this to heart. You do have your practice within the PowerPoint itself, and we'll adjourn from there. There we go. Have a nice day.